Okay, people, if you are looking for a great time at the cinema to just sit down and be immersed in the world that you are paying attention to, Project Hail Mary is absolutely one of those films. I can tell y'all straight from the jump, this movie is awesome. I greatly enjoyed this film. I might have ate too much while watching it. I ended up getting a little sleepy, but I stayed up the whole time. It's 2.5 hours, and it kind of felt like that by the end. But honestly, I didn't care because it was enjoyable. I mean, being produced by Phil Lord and Chris Miller, I think they also directed it. So that's pretty damn cool. These are the guys who produced the Spider Verse films, just so you guys know. And Ryan Gosling does an incredible job. I mean, I've always liked Ryan Gosling as an actor, so it didn't surprise me, but he just is really good here. And I've been more into sci-fi stuff the last couple years of my life, except for like Dune. That's just like too much. But this was like a cool, epic space ride. I like spaceship more than anything, I guess. And me personally, this is probably the best space movie I have seen since Interstellar. That is a high bar because Interstellar is so good. And Interstellar is like top 50 movies of all time for me. So this one might honestly be there. I really like this a lot. And the fact that they went like all practical is what they were trying to say. I was looking at stuff, trying to figure out how they did it, and obviously they didn't do everything on a practical scale. But this movie just does so much and more with its 2.5 hours that most films can't do in the same length. You get character moments, you get character development, you get understanding, you get grief, you get feeling. This is a character that literally has like nobody. He's just a smart ass dude who teaches at a school who ends up solving a problem that most of the scientists in the world couldn't solve and ends up being on a mission to save the world. All the stars in the solar system are dying. All the stars in the galaxy seem to be dying. The sun, Earth, Mars, all of them. And to go 11 light years away, which is about a 4 year travel to get to where they need to get to because this one star isn't affected. It is so cool, man. Like the science behind this movie is so damn cool. And I'm usually not that big of a science geek, but I do like sci-fi. I'm not even going to sit here. I just did the day the Earth stood still, for crying out loud, a few months, like a month or two ago. So, just it's not to say that I didn't like sci-fi, but I just never could really immerse myself into it all the time. But I'm starting to really enjoy it. That's what, like, if it's good, it's really good. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But yeah, without apparently it's just like not a single green screen apparently was used. Apparently Chris Miller explained apparently is an effects heavy film, and apparently it includes about 2018 VFX shots. If you think about it like that, it is a lot, but apparently most films, especially films like Avatar Fire and Ash, had 3,500 VFX shots. So to have 2018, to that's a very low number by modern day standards. And that is like really cool. So it's a less animated film and more so like it felt like an older film. I say like 2001 A Space Odyssey level because the entire interior of the Hail Mary, every room we see, everything he touches, everything he interacts with is real. It's practical. It's a whole set. Ryan Gosling's on a rig being juked around all over the place, filming the movie to give his performance an authentic feel. And it was a very authentic performance because he's acting off of stuff. Y'all see the difference? You see what I mean? And it worked. There's no CGI. There's just thousands of buttons, bunch of screens, chairs, trash, all over the place. And he is working. He is doing the damn thing. And it gave that movie this real authentic feeling. And I know that Rocky, which is frustratingly compelling for just a small rock creature, it had puppetry, animatronics with a little animation thrown in just to clean it up. But it looked so good. It just looked so good. And they made this rock creature from another planet so like excuse me. I am very much enamored by that little Rocky. He is such a good companion. You find out that he had 26 people Whereas Ryan Gosling had three. It was him and two other people. He had 26 of them. All of them died but Rocky, and the two people on Gosling's ship, I'm sorry, Grace, they die. He's left alone. Ryan Gosling puts on such a good performance when he's kind of giving them their own little funeral, sending them off, knowing that this was a one-way trip mission. This was not a mission of, oh, we're going to go out here, come back home, and we're all good. No, this was like, we're going out there, we're not going to make it back. But he runs into Rocky, and you think it's going to be like a he's running from the aliens while trying to find the solution to solve the problem. But no, the aliens or the alien is friendly. Came in peace. He's a friend. There was no I'm secretly trying to kill him. None of that. The alien is just straightforward. You love this little thing. You love them two together. This is like his best friend for real by the end of the movie, and it is incredible to watch this movie. I was completely enamored in the space of the film. I don't think I took my eyes off the screen at most of the space sequences. This is the type of movie that I like to see. This was like Sinners for me from last year. And honestly, if this movie doesn't get nominated for Best Picture and visual effects and Ryan Gosling being nominated, I'm going to be pissed because this movie deserves a lot. This is probably my favorite movie of the year so far. And I said that about Solo Mio, but this is way better than the last bunch of movies I've seen this year. And that says a lot because some of these movies I saw this year are just awesome. But again, 2.5 hours, sometimes it can feel like that. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But there are so many scenes that are just so pivotal and important. And the other thing I want to throw in is there's like the humor is so good, but it feels kind of like Spider Verse humor. And I didn't think Spider Verse humor could work in like live action, but done right, it actually works. The Spider Verse humor is actually pretty damn solid, but it's their thing, so I kind of expect that to kind of go that way. I just hope that doesn't become their only stick. But they're working on Beyond the Spider Verse. That comes out next year, and I'm so excited. But this movie has heart, emotion, drama, character, world, atmosphere, dynamic. It just has everything you need from a one, theoretically, one area movie. And I definitely say y'all need to see this. Like the theater was filled. People were excited to see this movie, and it has lived up. It is not a letdown by any stretch. I recommend you guys go see this movie in so many ways, and I love the ending. I think the ending, like I said, this wasn't the happiest ending, but it wasn't the worst, and it wasn't like the most somber ending. This was kind of like a he made a choice for himself at the end, and that was what kind of made it happy for me because he made a choice in a situation where the entire universe was pretty much in shambles. And it still worked out from his end and it still worked out on everyone else's end. But also, this little rock creature is like his only friend ever. And this was some James Gunn level shit, like with Eagle or like with Rocket. Like this little rock thing was like that. It was just like, bruh, I'm crying over a rock. What is going on? Like, what the hell is going on? Why is it's so good? It is such a good movie, y'all. Like, I can't stretch how good because it just is that good of a movie. And I definitely suggest you guys get your tickets for this weekend or next weekend or throughout the week when it's not as crowded. Just go see the movie. It is so accurate. It does space well. A lot of the visual effects, like I said, I think most of these were practical. Even some of the space scenes were practical, which is not easy to do. Ryan Gosling's spacesuit was practical. It's just insane. I think these just like some space backgrounds that they just put up instead of having green screens to give it that more like space feel. just the way they have to get the solution that they need to solve the problems to help out. It is everything was just done so well. The science was clean. The solution was clean. The problem was clean. Everything just felt so dynamic, but also realistically done. And that's hard to do, and also keep the movie interesting. So I would say that what was it, MGM Studios spent like 200 million making this movie. This movie should succeed. Like this movie really deserves to succeed and just blow up at the box office. And I don't know how that's gonna look in the next couple weeks because I don't think They Will Kill You is gonna take away its box office. Like honestly, I'm expecting that to not do as well as I would like it to because I'm really excited for that. But the Mario movie comes out the next week over, and that is just gonna destroy everything in its path for like a month. So, uh, you know what I mean? Like, I would like for the three of them together just kind of just own the box office till May, but it's not probable. It's possible, but it's not probable. But I definitely am excited for the future of movies in 2026. I've liked a lot of movies so far. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe for more. I will see y'all in the next one.